And welcome back, my fellow scouts, to a Third Age 4v4 Elven Civil War battle replay today. Today's replay comes from Thanatos, who's commanding the realm of Lothlorien. We'll go through the Elven factions in a second. But before we get started, if you want to see your own Third Age Reforged replay featured here, or any other Total War replay for that matter, you can send it to my email at scoutsomentertainment@gmail.com. You can also send it to me directly onto Discord via direct message or private message. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can see where you can post all your Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there on the Discord. Or you can just tag me in any Third Age Reforged replay you post on Third Age Reforged Discord as well. I also have various funding options available if you'd like to support my work. It does really help out with the channel and the Discord. But if you want to help out with the YouTube algorithm, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a fight. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's have a look and see who's firing here. We've got a serial number of staff masters. So Thanatos has basically deployed his forces to cover every flank he believes the enemy's going to come at him. He's in a very defensible position. I'm hearing elves fire. I don't think Thanatos is the one firing. No, we got here some Watchers of the Golden Wood. We've also got some Lothlorien archers here, and Kindred of Celeborn, all firing in this direction. We've got Lindon here, commanded by Diego, part of my Fear clan as well. He's clumped up his forces here quite a bit. This is really helping out the Kindred of Celeborn. Not so much the Watchers of the Golden Wood, but because he's put his forces in a relatively confined area, you can see the devastation the Kindred of Celeborn here wrought on his forces. Hung the guard here down to 66. It's going to make Lindon's chances of, I suppose, doing damage to Lothlorien a bit harder. Thanatos redeploying his archers behind friendly lines. We got here Mython Swordmasters, not doing too much. Being peppered though by the Kindred of Celeborn. Diego probably should get them in the fight. Watchers of the Golden Wood, they're trying to target somebody special. Got Mython Pikemen here. It's possible going after the Pikemen. I didn't see any oh no, there they are. Naldrin Blade Masters right there. Naldrin Guard is there as well. So, you know, Thanatos, Diego has charged straight into Thanatos here. He might just slow it down just for a little bit, just so we can get our bearings and see what the hell's going on, because this battle has begun far quicker than I originally anticipated it would. Now, Mython Pikemen, Helmet Infantry going up against Spears of the Wood. Spears are a little bit hollow for some time, but their loss is a certainty without additional support. Now, Lothlorien does have the Chaos Column Guardians in their arsenal. I don't know if Thanatos brought them at all. You see Kindred Celeborn, Lothlorien, Axemen, Staff Masters. I don't see them just yet. Thanatos does have mounted company. We've got Mython Lancers here, from Diego as well. They're more like a mid-tier Lancer unit than anything else. Lothlorien and Axemen are here. Archers obviously trying to find a target, but they've been engaged already by Harlan infantry. Lindon's forces here already broken. Diego sending in his Naldrin Guard, so his upper tier infantry is engaging. This is putting a lot of pressure here on Diego's right flank. Remember, Thanatos has his center and his left flank still deployed over here. Now it looks like Thanatos has tried to scramble additional reinforcements to assist his right flank, but he doesn't want to leave himself too exposed to his potential enemies out there. Let's go and find out who they are. We have Mirkwood, commanded by Nawaki, and the final attacker, or the final Elven player today, is Imladris. There you go, Clyde. You got Imladris. Hope you're a happy man. I know I'm happy because at least I don't have to worry about any complaints from you later. We got some Elven Lancers here, Swords Rivendell, pretty much a standard Imladris army here. It's commanded by Source. Got some Bruno rewards here, a couple of units, Guepe Arthane. Elven Swordmasters marching out front. Who do we have shooting them? They're being shot at. That's some Imladris Guardians there. They're not armoured up. Could be Elders of the Elven King. Yeah, they are firing at them. We've got Greenwood Rangers here, which is a bit interesting. They are a body-piercing unit, but there's so much room to for an army to spread out. It makes things a bit more difficult for the Rangers in particular to be used. his opponents like Thanatos and Diego, we both know have cavalry. So in the event that the Greenwood Rangers are brought up and used, those cavalry here will make a good counter to killing them very quickly. I mean, to use the Rangers effectively, he'd have to stick their necks out and put them on the flank. And if there's no spears or pikes protecting them, then that makes them easy pickings for enemy cavalry, as we've seen in the past. So you can see the Lothlorien Guard here slowly hacking their way through the Spears of the Wood. Spears of the Wood acting as a good holding unit. Let's see what measures Thanatos is putting in place here to sort of defeat Diego. We've got javelins coming in. They got, for the most part, decent firing into the Lothlorien warriors there, doing the heavy axes, which, as you can see, are slowly hacking the hard-on infantry to bits. We have some hard-on infantry out there. I don't know why Diego has a unit of hard-on infantry by itself out there. It's pretty exposed. Watches the Golden Wood. Still at 83. Don't have to use up all their ammunition yet. Now, as it's looking pretty obvious that Thanatos won't be attacked here on his left and centre flank, he should be thinking at this point of reallocating these forces here and marching them around the bend over here, where there's fewer Lindon infantry, so they can move around and outflank Lindon from the left, and maybe even get some rear charges in their forces here that are on the hill. Like he can encircle and crush Lindon with the forces he has remaining guarding his centre and left flank. We've got the Blade Monsters here moving up. What Thanatos needs here to repel them, I reckon, is the Woodland Protectors and a Javelin unit. Pretty decent Javelin unit here. And Lothlorien Guard aren't the easiest forces to bring down. And if he's Kindred or Celeborn and Watcher still have ammunition, then he probably needs to get them off the hill. He might actually need to get his forces off the hill here, so he can use his additional archer units to pepper Lindon's forces when he comes down the hill in pursuit of him, and to engage him in the valley. Now, when I get back over here, Nawaki is moving in to engage. Nawaki is setting up the first wave, it would seem. A decent first wave. We've got Nawaki Guardians here, Norrentino Warriors, Elven Archers. This is just weird. Is this Elven Archers? Alright. We got her archers and the Elders of the Elven King firing on these guys. With those two units firing on them, even in loose formation, they're not going to last very long. You got her Spearmen. Woodland Protectors are here. Oh, the way they are, they need to be careful of them. With them, the light tier archer unit, but a decent light tier archer unit. One I would definitely bring if I was Mirkwood. A second unit of Woodland Protectors. It's a pretty strong army here for Mirkwood, and he's got some Huntsmen of Amalunk, Sindar of the Girdle, and Bows of Emendua. Now, what Nawaki probably should have done, and could have done, is take out that unit of hard-on infantry that was just sitting here in the valley before. Okay. No, this is Thanatos' forces here. Watchers here still have ammunition. But that's actually pretty good etiquette on Mirkwood's part, you know, because it's a free-for-all. Two players are going to take on each other, and then the remaining two players will battle it out for supremacy or the last man standing honours. Got some Lothlorien archers over here. These guys are out of ammo. Okay. So Thanatos probably needs to cross his fingers and hope that Mirkwood runs out of ammunition. Same with Imladris. Yeah, he's got to get those Staff Masters engaged, along with the Lothlorien archers here. They're going to try to overwhelm the Mithlon Marines, start turning this flank so he can get his forces in, and start encircling Lindon on the hill here. Looks like his forces are hanging on, but just. Kindred Celeborn down to 35. Lothlorien Guard 76 and 75. They're being backed up by some Lothlorien Axemen. So there's been a bit happening here. We saw some cavalry down below before. And again, no player today really has to worry about losing the general. When it comes to 3rd Age Reforged Elven generals, losing it doesn't really have the biggest impact on your army. Lindon, I think, is probably the weakest of all 4 Elven factions when they lose their general. But, yeah, even then I wouldn't be too concerned. These trees here make it a bit challenging though. That's why I'm moving around so much to try to assess what's left. We've got Blade Masters here. We've got Mython Lancers charging over the hill. We've taken the March Wardens of the Wood by surprise. Yeah, Thanatos has got to get his March Wardens out of there. If they have ammo, he's got to try and save it.
Only half our force remains.
Okay, so Thanatos does have Woodland Protectors, but they're down at 34. He's on an Axeman at 65, Kindred Caliber on 24, Modern Guard still 62. So Thanatos is looking pretty good over here, and you know, Diego's doing alright himself. Now we've got the March Wardens of Wood here trying to fire into the flank of the Harmon infantry, but they're not in a good spot. If they've got cavalry here protecting them, which they do, they should be moving around here for a better angle, so they can shoot the Lindon forces here straight in the back. Him leaving them there is not what's best for him and his army. We've got Mython Lancers here moving around. They're going to try and take him out maybe. Or they're going to try and go after the Lothlorien archers, but... oh no, they still have their bows. They still have ammunition. Must have been locked in combat. Hopefully Thanatos is not firing on them. Horse Lords of Ulmor. Okay, so Diego brought some heavy hitters here. Yeah, running away did minimise that charge somewhat. Nawaki's not too far away. Nawaki needs to stop firing. He's pretty much wasting his ammunition. They're all shooting up in the air here. Herping archers armoured up. We've got Guetta Marinda in here, battling out with her sword and shields. I suppose what's happening here for Source is pretty darn good. I didn't see him bring any Guetta Rochudor. I didn't see any Elven Cav for Imladris. I've seen some for, I think, Lothlorien, Lindon, Mirkwood. Yeah, not the worst in the world. Now, where are the 19 warriors firing at? Oh, they're shooting the Elven King's Palace Guard straight in the back. Elven archers here broke. That's bad news for those archers. Willing to protect William Round Patrol on the hill still has ammo after all this time. Source's forces here broke at 50. I am surprised.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Well, Source is winning over here. He's surrounded the Mirkwood forces. This is the only area his forces have achieved supremacy. Mirkwood, up until now, was looking almost undefeated. He still might be able to beat Imladris. Imladris has got to kill these guys quickly, but Mirkwood keeps sending in reinforcements. He's got to get his Elvis Palace guy to attack the Guata Arthane in the back. We could be in for a close one here. Although we've got Sindar of the Girdle. Oh no, Guata Rochudor. He does have Cav. So Source's Cav here must have been battling it out with the Sindar of the Girdle and Huntsman of Amalunk. I'm seeing quite a lot of dead Mirkwood cavalry here. We'll have to come back briefly and watch this fight
go.
to see how it unfolded. We're going to find out the fate of the Mirkwood cavalry. Did a few false starts here, going back to this. It was a good first charge there by Sindar of the Girdle. Come on, Nawaki, get him out of there. They're being outflanked by elderly spearmen, or lancers. You get the idea. Are they broken? No, they're just shaken. 15, so they have most of their numbers still alive. No, we know that happened before. We've got the Roadster charging in. Huntsmen of Lindon have joined the party. Being shot at too by the bows of Emendor. This would explain why we've seen mostly dead Mirkwood cavalry. Source did a pretty good job mopping most of it up.
We've lost half of our men.
Roadster could be lining up a charge here. No, they're heading away. Ooh, that would have been an alright charge, but he pulled out of it. Alright, and that brings us back to the battle, because it looks like Imladris did a pretty good job. Looks like he had some elderly lances here as well. We've got here some horses at Ulmo now, running around. Don't know what their target is. They're going after the bows at Emendor. They still have ammunition. You should have been running and shooting, not standing still. We've got Mython Marines here, down to 18. They're being killed by somebody. Looks like this fight has mostly subsided. Their own archers are shooting somebody. So they're targeting some Lindon guard. Nope, they're shooting other Lindon guard. Okay, here we go. Left. We got Watchers of the Golden Wood 63. Lone Axon 26. We've got Sword Masters 32. 27. We've got Marines there. Northern Blade Masters 32 here. Lone Warriors, pretty much a full unit. That's a big bonus there for Thanatos. I think he might just have this in the bag. Northern Blade Masters here been fighting for some time. Lindon doesn't have too much left in the tank. Most of Thanatos Warriors, most importantly, are on top of the hill, so that sort of negates the charge for the horses at Ulmo. So it takes him out the equation quite a bit. The Northern Warriors are pretty much a shock. They are a shock infantry unit, and will do well. And will take down the cav in the event they try to charge him on the hill. We still got some Lone Man of the Company running around down to 9. I can't show you the percentages obviously because we have more than 2 teams. Not bad. Okay, Thanatos might just be able to edge Lindon out of this. The Mython Lancers running around. We get a good charge here. Not a bad charge at all. He just avoided the stakes. So he's on top of things. Thanatos has got to get his watchers to the top of the hill. Okay, Diego has pretty much lost this battle here. He's still in the game somewhat. He's got his horses of Ulmo out there somewhere. And how's Mirkwood going against Imladris? Mirkwood appears to have defeated Imladris. Their forces are broken. And they're bugging out. But the Great Roadshooter here. That fire looks like it's coming from the God Helm, which it is. There are 18 men left. Will the Mobile Child finally have ammo? So now we got each Elven player. I think in particular we'll see Source and Diego be very sneaky and try to kill and weaken their enemy from a safe distance and not try to get too involved. Both of those players will be relying on Thanatos and Nawaki here to sort of smash each other into oblivion. But Nawaki is looking the strongest out of the remaining two Elven factions here. For the most part, he's done a good job. Elders of the Elven King is no small faction. They're a really decent melee unit as well. And since they're at full strength with ammunition, I gotta say, I'm thinking Nawaki will be the one that will come out on top at the end of this. And right now he's probably just marching off to try and deal with the remaining Source units. Elven Guard just running in. Down to 5. Okay guys, we're back because this battle has finished over here. Kindred of Celeborn down to 10, still has ammunition. Watch his Golden Wood 46 out. Iron Warriors down to 42, so they lost half their men trying to finish off Lindon. The Marines have come back. Iron Archers might be able to win that one, but obviously they should charge in and finish them off as quickly as possible. Still got 7,000 frames left. It's a little bit surprising when you have so many frames given the state of things. So there's some maneuvering involved. And the remaining Source units here have been driven off. Alright, Mirkwood's inbound. Lindon has shown up again. With them Lancers here and horses to Ulmo, eyeing their potential targets. Alright, Thanatos has engaged, and he actually had these guys hidden before. He got off a good charge there into the Greenwood Rangers, which still have ammunition. I don't know if Nawaki's actually used them at all just yet. Heartland 2 heavy swords. Might be able to do too well there in the charge. We've got Elders of the Elven King here as well. Will and Protect the Sea loading up. 4. They charge into him. Didn't so much as, well, flinch. Okay, they're broken. They're targeting probably the Kindred of Celeborn. They knocked all of them on their butts. Doesn't seem too fair, does it? The Green Rangers potentially can get a good target here on the Watchers in a formation like this. Given their position, I think it'd be possible. But Mirkwood has charged in. From where he's put his forces, he's trying to make it as difficult as he can to prevent Nawaki from outflanking him. Nawaki can still do it, of course. He just needs to head to the other side. I don't know why he's moving on this side. It's more difficult for him to outflank Lothlorien on this side. There's plenty of space on the other side, but he's not doing it. Watches here down to 41. Where are the Warren Warriors? They were around here somewhere. Kindred of Calibron is down there. And that's all Mirkwood's forces. Well, they must be all around here somewhere. There's the Lothlorien warriors. I'll probably times 6 speed it. Just because the conclusion is inevitable. Potentially Mirkwood will be the last man standing and have the most kills today as well.
They have lost half their men.
Seeing javelin fire there. Yep, oh no, Greenwood Rangers. But he's also killing some of his own men as well. Wow, watches here broke at 24.
Something changes in the course of battle. Defeat seems almost certain. Our army is tiring. Our men have slain the enemy general.
And there goes Lindon's general.
Lose their will to fight.
And that is that. So, Thanatos here, 1920, so he got the most. I am impressed. Nawaki here, 1337. Source here, 844. And Diego, 1869. Well, Diego did have one of the larger armies. Thanatos had the largest just. Source with the smallest. And Nawaki just behind, not too far from Thanatos. Here he only got 1337 kills, mainly because, you know, Source had a... So well done to Nawaki on his victory, and Thanatos for getting the most kills on that one. Looking at the kill count, what have we got here? Kindred of the Calibron 206. Watchers of the Golden Wood 325, not bad. Lothlorien Amount of Company 170. Lothlorien Archers here 241. Lothlorien Warriors 124, 99. And Lothlorien Axemen here 88. The rest of the units here range from 2 to 87. And that is that. So, thank you to Thanatos for sending me the replay. Once again, guys, if you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, it's my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. Send a replay to me directly on Discord via direct message. Post your replay to my Battle Replay subchannel on my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, or tag me in any 3rd Age Reforged replay you post on 3rd Age Reforged Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.